My brother brings home a scheming girlfriend. He wants to kick me out of the house for her sake and claims that everything at home belongs to him. I hand the company over with both hands and leave without hesitation. Less than a month later, my brother, who can't manage the company, grovels at my feet and begs me to return. The woman's provocation. I was meeting a client at a cafe when a server splashed coffee on me. Before I could say anything, the server began sobbing. I didn't do it on purpose, yet the defiance in her eyes was palpable. I frowned. Get some tissues for me. The server begrudgingly handed some tissues over to me and said, I'm just a student working part-time here. Please don't report me to our boss, okay? I was wiping the stain off my clothes, though I figured my effort was in vain. My clothes were already ruined. Are you trying to avoid punishment after causing trouble? I snapped. I told you it was an accident, she retorted. Besides, I already apologized. Why are you making things difficult for me? Had the server been upfront about it, I wouldn't have pressed further. Just because it's an accident doesn't mean you don't have to compensate me, I reminded sarcastically. It's just a shirt. How much is it? I'll pay you, she spat out the words. Whisking out a few $100 bills from her wallet, she slammed the money on the table and jerked her chin at me. Is this enough? I shook my head. Her smug expression froze. Reluctantly pulling out a few more bills, she snarled. Is it enough now? My clothes are from the latest season, I drawled out. You can check how much it's worth on the official website. Some eager onlookers had already checked the price of my clothes and gasped. $10,000? The server immediately turned grim. Are you trying to scam me? How can a shirt possibly cost $10,000? Come on, I could get plenty of shirts like yours anywhere. I couldn't be bothered to argue with her. Just as I was about to call the manager, the server's expression changed. Miss, I'm sorry, she blurted out. My client also happened to call at that time. As I stopped in my tracks, the server quickly added, Miss, you should answer your phone now. With all your money, surely this small amount isn't worth fussing over. Since my meeting with my client was suddenly cancelled, I headed home instead. Sean said he was going to bring his girlfriend over today. Hearing his voice outside, I was about to go downstairs when I heard a familiar voice. That old woman was an absolute lunatic today. I already apologized to her, yet she refused to let me off the hook. You have no idea how arrogant she was. She was just trying to bully poor people like me. Sean, your sister's nothing like that, right? Sean patted his chest and assured her, saying, Don't worry, Sasha isn't that kind of person. Sasha. As I descended the stairs, I flashed a smile at the server from the cafe, who was still gawking at me. Unaware of the awkwardness between us, Sean led his girlfriend toward me and said, Sasha, this is my girlfriend, Isabel Lane. Izzy, meet my sister. Isabel froze. Hi, Sasha. Don't bother, I said indifferently and sat down. You just called me an old woman earlier. Sean finally caught up. Izzy, so the woman you met at the cafe earlier was my sister? What a coincidence. Looking wronged, Isabel hung her head low and murmured, Sasha, does that mean you're still mad at me? I was rendered speechless. Sasha has plenty of clothes. Losing one isn't a big deal, Sean said, rushing to comfort her. Hush, don't cry. I know, Isabel sobbed, leaning into Sean. I might come from a poor background, but I've never thought of taking advantage of you guys. I'll compensate Sasha for her shirt. Forget it. We're family after all, Sean said. He then turned to me and shook my arms, pleading, Sasha, have some pity on Izzy, will you? You're the bigger person, so just let this go, okay? Slightly uneasy from his rough grip, I chided, You're not a child anymore, but you're still acting like one. Sean beamed. Sasha, is that a yes? He turned toward Isabel and quickly urged, Izzy, say thanks to Sasha now. Isabel reluctantly complied.